What's up, folks? YogiZilla here. Episode 153 of HorsePLAY Live Uncut. We're gonna start it shortly. Running a little late, but has some good Overwatch action going.
It's gonna be even later because Fatal's playing a match right now. So.
Well, we can just get started.
What?
Unless you just want to just pre-show it up for now. Oh, Fatal with your time management skills. Alright, quick audio test.
Amen, bro. Amen.
Oh,
I hear that.
Alright,
before you change anything,
hold on, I gotta say.
Are you done?
No, I'm not doing that on purpose. That's a stupid virus detector. It's telling me my
now
license.
you're really quiet, and I don't know why.
It's telling me my license is about to run out.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check check check. Welcome back, geeks, gamers, ninjas, robots. This is HorsePLAY Live.
Oh.
You are listening to an all games.
I heard it the first time you tried it.
That wasn't the test.
Yes, but it's still, still heard sound from your computer.
Yeah, but it works
It
differently
works.
the way I do this thing. It's a soundboard.
Well, you know what? Could be one of those nights.
Don't take it out on me.
Hey, then you shouldn't be here.
Oh, Sub-Z was just in here.
You don't want me to take it out on you, then you shouldn't be around.
I think we're good to go with the news. Quite a bit of Blizzard news tonight.
Alright. Here we go again, because you gotta have someone hosting. Jeez Louise. We're fine, we're not starting yet anyway.
Dude, it unhosts when you start streaming.
I swear it doesn't, though, that's the thing. Like, I did it last week.
Make a big deal about it every week. When you're about to go live, I unhost. It's really easy.
No, it's all good, dude. I said you don't have to do that yet. We're not starting yet. Nope. I said Fatal's in a UMG match with the rest of the team, so he's got to communicate, and I don't want him to have to worry about making call-outs on Call of Duty. What are you doing?
Autoplay videos, gotta love that. I'm trying to look at something.
Will you turn that shit off, man? Will you go to your browser options and settings and turn that autoplay shit off? Because you bitch about that every freaking week. Hey, freaking autoplay, you don't turn it off.
Oh, I keep forgetting. Look, I'm one person running an entire network. You have no idea how much work that takes. I forget about the little things. It's alright.
I have no idea how much that takes. Okay. You keep telling yourself that. That I have no idea what you're going through. Nope, I have no fucking clue at all, Yogi. How you been, bro? For everybody on the pre-show, they're like, God damn, Yogi, he's ripping him a new asshole. No.
They already know you're an ass, so.
If I don't talk to this like this to Yogi, he'll think I'm like, man, Obi doesn't like me anymore.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah. Because the minute I'm nice to you is like the day I'm trying to either no, I don't want to say that because I don't want you to get the right idea if I am nice to you one day.
Trying to see.
You make sure you put you need to put Yogi or you need to put TSC Blades or twitch.tv/TSC Blades on your
it's on there.
your stream watch. Is it? Oh yeah.
Yep.
because he's gonna start running 4 to 5 days a week. So.
Yeah, I know he streamed a few times today.
Right.
Okay.
What's up, homie? You are? You done? Okay. All right, you ready, Yob? He just informed me that his UMG is done, so
Oh, is it?
we will get going. You tell him you'd be back in like a couple hours, right? You told me you'd be back in like a couple hours, right? Okay. Because I'm staying up.
Have you been doing your
Yeah.
Xbox rewards?
No.
Oh, dude, it's so
Well,
worth
they're
it.
gonna
I
be-
just got
they're
like
gonna be here
30 bucks
between-
from them.
Did you really?
Yep.
Nice, dude. We're gonna be if I got something like that or any kind of rewards like that, like I'm gonna go probably buy. You're gonna be mad at me, but I'm probably gonna go buy Infinite Warfare on Xbox.
I mean, out of
He's
all
like,
the
"Call
games
it."
you can get, sure, why not?
Yeah, but you got to remember, dude. I have a team. Infinite Warfare. So I mean, if I can play, even if it's on Xbox, if I can play the game, start knowing what they're talking about. It's not that I want to be accepted, but I'm a part of the whole thing. I'm not just the guy on the outside that's trying to get sponsors and stuff. I'm learning the game and learning what's going on, and especially in the esports scene. So
I
that's.
gotcha. I mean, if it went on a significant sale, I might be inclined to get it full price. Fuck no, my son already has it, so.
Because, well, even
So they can
even
play it,
as small as the org is right now, as small as it is right now, like it's still, I'm busy all day long, with different things. Do you know any good graphic designers, Joe?
Not a single.
No, that not. I know you can graphic design, but I'm saying, do you know any that I can talk to get some commission work done?
What kind of stuff though? Like, there's a different kind of graphic design. Like, I do logos and overlays.
Twitch overlays, stuff like that, and basically, well, you're busy. That's why I was gonna do it. You ready to start? I'm ready to stream.
Are you?
I'm
I'm
gonna
taking
start
a
the stream
survey
now.
for Xbox Live rewards.
Okay, well, let's do this. I'm gonna be up all night long. So even if you go have a cigarette, a half hour, or whatever after the show, I'll be on and we'll play some Xbox afterwards.
Oh, are you really?
Yes, I'm gonna be up till probably 11 o'clock in the afternoon or in the morning. We're getting pictures taken tomorrow of the house, so we can sell the house back to buy our new one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's gonna be cool. I'm gonna be doing a vlog about it and kind of, showing everybody, my work area again. Like, I have a whole setup at the house, and it's really, it's like a built-in wood desk. Like, when I stream and stuff, when I start streaming and stuff, you'll actually see it. But it's really nice.
Nice. What happened, kitty? Don't complain to me. Oh, that's what I forgot to grab. Because people wanted to know what digital sales there were going to be on the Xbox store. They didn't check that. I know, kitty. Let me see. Xbox store. Digital sales. Black Friday. Let's see. Because I know they had something on the... I know. On the... Oh, there we go. I found it. On a Major Nelson blog, of course.
All right, let's do this, man.
Sorry,
You ready?
I just saw a cool thing. You ready to start? Yeah, we're doing it.
Yeah, guys, we are here, but Yogi's fucking around.
I'm not fucking
And,
around. I'm preparing.
Can't multitask for shit. Just kidding. We're gonna be starting in a minute, guys. When you guys hear the music, make sure you tune right in right afterwards, and we're gonna get hype. No, we don't get hype. We stay hype. Hype, bros.
Word.
Revlobot in the house, telling us that we are online.
Yeah. You notice we got
new programs that we have situated with Geeky Antics, such as the big one, the loyalty program.
Yep. I forget the commands. I just set it up recently. But if you do poops for now, it'll show you how many poops you have, how many poopies you have.
You couldn't choose anything. You ready to start the music?
I chose that.
Okay, we'll talk about it in the podcast. Are you ready to start the music?
Sure. Give me the countdown.
Okay. Start aiming now. 5, 4, 3, 2.
You are listening to an All Games Radio Network broadcast of AllGames.com.
Hi, this is Normie from Knuckleballer Radio and Zombie Cast, and you're listening to one of my favorite shows on the Geeky Antics Network. Don't forget to check out the rest of the gang over at geekyantics.net. Warning, there might be rants and food ahead and possibly inappropriate behavior. Don't tell anybody though.
Put that coffee down.
Calling all film fans, want to add a little more fun to your podcast diet? Well, why not listen to the 365 Flicks podcast, where the lads from Smallville, UK.
We love to bring you the latest news, our own special brand of meaningless movie nonsense, as well as a bunch of top 5s you really won't care about.
I'm Kev.
I'm Chris.
We're Pissy.
We're fanboys.
We're having another beer.
We're the 365 Flicks podcast.
You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, iTunes, Podomatic, and many, many others.
Also look for us on musingsofageek.com and wickedradionetwork.com.
Sick of listening to all those overpaid movie critics?
Then tune into the 365 Flicks podcast, your vocal heroes of pissy opinion.
And welcome back, geeks, gamers, ninjas, robots. This is HorsePLAY Live. Today is Thursday, November 17th, 2016. And it's episode 153, titled The Geeky Antics Black Friday Preview and Holiday Gaming Report. I don't know. But the last few weeks, we did do a huge... I guess you could say a huge push, of course, for the Extra Life and for what we got out of it. We really appreciate everybody that did donate, that did support us, stop over at the streams when we were streaming. We really appreciate all you guys. Thank you very much. Now, it's still going. It goes all the time. You can do it anytime you want. But for the big weekend or big 2 weeks for us, it was really, we really appreciate everybody. So, again, thank you.
Indeed.
Yes. You got something to say to everybody?
Do I? This is an awkward introduction. Hi! Hello! Yeah, thank you so much for the donations to continue to support with Extra Life, because Game Day Weekend is not the only time for it. Mm-hmm. Our latest donation was from Justin Fox of No Room Fox Release. You may remember him. One of our recent guests, interview friends, and cool supporter, awesome dude, developer, artist, hip-hop mastermind, a little bit of everything, preacher. He's an interesting guy. He donated $25, which, may not seem like a lot, but that goes a long way, especially, most people just do, like, the average donation on Extra Life is like $15, which is still good. But, $25, that's a fourth of $100. That's like half the price of a video game. That's a commitment.
It is. It is really big. And something that I'm going to be doing that, well, Top Star Esports, we're going to be doing here next year. I'm going to try to get it all together for summertime. And I'm going to announce this now, I guess. But we're going to be doing a live stream for the St. Jude's Children's Hospital, but not just to give them money. We are going to be streaming and doing whatever we can do, especially if I can get, if I can round up some of the players in the org to do stuff and help out. What we're going to do is we're going to make a couple of game carts, so that at the hospital kids can't get out of bed. We can bring the video games to them, and people have already done it. People are doing it now. I know Xavier Woods was doing it with one of the hospitals with Up, Down, Down in WWE, and so it was something that we need to do that too. I got a huge children's hospital.
Uninitiated, you're talking about Unicorn Homies, New Day, right?
Yes, Xavier Woods, which is Austin Creed on YouTube. Up, Down, Down. If you haven't heard about him, go check it out. YouTube.com/Up, Down, Down without the O's.
Oh, speaking of Up, Down, Down, of course, it's a reference to retro gaming and the infamous Konami code. But I got dinged by, of all companies, not Nintendo, because I finally finished up the NES Alphabet Soup series, and I had a good time with that. Played 30 games for the last installment. Kind of machine gunned them. And I was expecting Nintendo to ding me, because they're stingy like that. But no, it's Konami with the copyright claim.
Really?
I'm like, okay. I mean, it was just really awkward.
Right. But I don't know why. I mean, but that's just something that we're gonna do. That's just because, I mean, in Extra Life, we're gonna be back. I think we're gonna be try to team up with Geeky Antics and do something. Maybe where it can, again, see if some of the players want to get in on it, and then have a bigger team to stream. For, of course, with the big weekend when we do Extra Life next year too. So we got all sorts of things planned out. But since I failed to do so, because I really thought everybody knew who this guy is. Okay. But rewinding in all effect, thank you guys for all your support with Extra Life. Now, everybody knows this guy. He's my co-host, been my co-host for 153 episodes now. If you don't know him, you're wrong. The man himself, behind the scenes, geekyantics.net, YogiZilla. I'm sorry, bro. What's up?
What's up? The most awkward start ever.
He just wanted to do that. No, it was fun. I enjoyed it. But what do you have to tell? I know you got something to say to people right now. I know you do.
I do? I mean, I always have something to say. Talk about the updates?
Something important that you have farmed up in yellow here.
In yellow? I'm trying to figure out.
Or is that something you said last week and you just didn't change it? Good.
I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah, we talked about that last week. Oh, the Puppet Farm? Okay. Yeah, I do want to talk about that again. Our latest sponsor, Puppet.farm. And that's going to throw some people for a loop, because everybody's like,
I don't even want to know.
They always assume it's .com. So we're going to say Puppet.farm, and someone's going to be like, Puppet.farm.com. No. Puppet.farm. All right, that's the website. Because now there's new top-level domains. And anyway, Puppet.farm, they're a startup. They're doing puppet shows with different themes. The latest one, the premiere one, is Trumpty Dumpty, which is very politically inclined. I know people are probably sick of hearing about politics at this point. So I already talked to them. I said, why don't you get work on something that's more niche, maybe gaming related, like Elder Scrolls. That's a huge thing. That's a cult following. I mean, people are buying Skyrim for the umpteenth time. I'm like, you put hundreds of hours into the game already. There's tons of great games to play. Why would you buy the remastered version, especially if you have it on PC? But people are buying it. So apparently, the Elder Scrolls fever is still strong, and Elder Scrolls Online, well, we have some news for that later in the show, but they're doing some big things. A lot of special events, double XP, double loot drops. Actually, they did like triple crafting node farm and all this crazy stuff. Like, a lot of cool things. So it's a good time to be a gamer. That's all I gotta say. But if you want a little change of pace, you want to be entertained. You like stuff, maybe you like stuff like the Muppets, Sesame Street, Avenue Q, perhaps for the more adult, mature things. Puppet.farm, check it out. They're gonna be doing, they're working on a holiday show right now, and some teasers and some behind-the-scenes stuff. They have a YouTube channel. Look them up, and very happy to have them as sponsor and also a client as well. So they're paying the bills on all levels. I'm gonna definitely be a shill for them. But again, I always tell people, like, they say, "Oh, look, why you promoting them so hard? You're selling out." No, I don't promote stuff unless I really like it. I'm not gonna, like, if Apple came to me and said, "We're gonna pay a bunch of money for you to say stuff," I probably would jump on the money. But I would say, well, I want to be able to be honest about your product and say what stuff sucks. I'm not going to be like, "Man, Apple's the best ever. You should get Apple. It's better than everything under the sun." No, that's not me. I don't feel that way. If you feel it in my heart, then I'm going to say it, whether I'm paid or not. But if I'm paid, that's even nicer. I just want to say, people have this thing, like, if you're getting paid for what you love, or if you get a little royalty, suddenly discredits you. Get out of town. That's silly. Everybody should be able to make money doing what they love. The thing is, check the source. If the person's, honorable, they're credible, they're legit, they're not gonna just bullshit. We've written game reviews for Geeky Antics and also All Games and other media outlets. And whenever I do stuff like that, I try not to slam it hard, because then they won't give you any more review copies in the future. But I'm also honest. I say, look, this stuff is great. And I always try to look at the good. Even the stinker of a game has something good going for it if you look for it. But then if something's really bad, I'm going to point it out and say, hey, this is an opportunity. But it's all how you word it. Don't be completely brutal with it, but be honest. Hey, you may not like this because X, Y, and Z. But give it a shot, because there is some quality there, Anyway, super tangent. Puppet.farm, make sure you check them out. And make sure I up this. I meant to up this before. We recommend. Yeah, we're gonna keep pimping this out for the next few weeks, especially to keep you hyped. And when they release the new stuff, oh yeah, it's gonna be good. So yeah, Elder Scrolls is they're working on, and then the holiday show. I'm putting that down to remind myself. But yeah, back to Konami. Yeah, they dinged me on the video, and then and I think they gave me a timestamp. They just said, "Ooh, visual content on games that need for a fact." They're hoarding all these great licenses, all these IPs, and they're not doing shit with them. They're not even making pachinko machines out of them. I purposely don't play a lot of Nintendo games, like the first party stuff and a lot of the licensed stuff, because whether you have a legit copy, like you're playing off a legit copy or emulation, they don't care. They're like, no, don't promote us. Don't remind people that we have good stuff. No. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
The only thing it really does is prevent you from monetizing, which we don't really do on videos. We do it on a few videos. But, it's so stupid, just the fact that after you get those little scary messages you get, like, "Oh, a copyright claim has been filed." Yeah, I don't want to hear that. It's like when you get it from your ISP. Yeah, cease and desist. Yeah, come on, stop it. I'm just a little guy. Go pick after, pick on the bigger guys. There we go. I can't talk. It just makes my brain just.
I know. Like, are you okay tonight?
It's just the ignorance of it all just makes it hard for me to just think. I'm at a loss for words. But some other reminders before I forget. So we talked about puppet.farm, not puppet.com, not puppet.farm.com, puppet.farm. Alright. We got, I know we still have some feed issues with our podcast. I think people are saying it's showing up on iTunes, but it's still showing on my side, on the publisher portal, that It's delisted. I'm still working on it. I got a lot on my plate. People really don't have any idea. They really don't. But it's alright. I'm not trying to complain. But, you know, bear with me. I'm working on it. I am aware of it. But thanks for the bug reports and the continued support there. Because some things do slip through the cracks. So I appreciate that. But yeah, everything else, as far as the audio podcast, everything else is working fine. So I think we're good there. Retro Friday's back, if as I mentioned already. And then TWTT will return this Saturday, November 19th. We're going to probably have a shorter show and a more open format. Just going to keep it casual. I'm going to say it right now, I love Blades, but I'm not counting on him making it because his time management skills are terrible. But we love you anyway.
When?
Huh? This Saturday.
When?
What?
We got NSFW this Saturday.
Oh, okay. Which, speaking of which, I missed the last couple of PPVs, pay-per-views. I missed Hell in a Cell and Survivor Series.
Wow. Damn.
I know I've been busy.
Yeah, I hear you.
Been crazy. And then, like, I'm actually trying to make a concerted effort to relax, which I haven't been doing for a while. So I've been playing games with our community, and that's been great. Very much needed. There's so many good games out there. You know, I love a lot of you out there, but for those of you out there, you know who you are. I'm talking about how this season we got no games to play. Lay off the crack. This is a really weak holiday season for video games. Maybe if you're antisocial, maybe if you don't like good games, maybe if you're one of those hipsters that needs freaking a really good story that's like, whoa, I got the feels, it's blowing my dick off, wow! A great story is great, but you know what? I grew up when video games served one purpose and one purpose only. They were fun. Everything else was a bonus. If it had a story, cool. Now you see games that people say, "Oh, it's visually stunning. We've got a great story. Oh, I love that character. Oh, Chloe, she's great. Oh, Max. Oh, yay. Oh, Last of Us, best game ever." But if the gameplay sucks, eat a dick. I'm sorry. If I want a good story, I'll read a book. I'll watch a movie. I'll watch a show. When I play video games, I want to have fun. And everything else is the icing on the cake. I'm not saying they're mutually exclusive, but you know, right now there's a lot of fun games. They may not have deep storylines. They may not have the feels like you may want. Though Titanfall 2 gave me some feels. Gears 4 gave me feels. You finished that campaign, right, Obi?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, the feels on that.
Like I said, I'm gonna play through it again because some of it, like, I missed. Like, I know things that happened, but I don't remember them. Like, I'm gonna go through it actually again, and then of course we're gonna be finishing our duels.
Oh
campaign,
shit!
So.
Obi.
What?
Since you didn't play the last two Gears games, did you?
No, unfortunately I didn't.
Oh. And you have the other games now because you bought Gears 4, right?
Yeah, I didn't get the big package. I got it cheaper.
No, it should have come anyway. Did you check your Xbox Live messages? You should have gotten a message from Xbox Live.
I didn't buy it through Xbox. Like, I
You'd
bought
have
it
to.
through, I think, G2A.
You didn't have to.
Oh, okay. Well, if I got it, then I'll play through it, yeah.
Check your shit. If not, I'll probably hook you up. Because I do have codes, guys. But I'm going to give them only to the people
For which ones?
that support us. I got codes for Judgment and Gears 3 and Gears 2 and Gears 1. All of them.
Damn. I don't know if I'd want, like, maybe one or two. I don't know if I'd want all of them.
We'll pick one.
Not just
I'll
to
give
play
one.
through them one time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm thinking Judgment because I haven't played that. You haven't played that.
Is it dual co-op campaigns?
Yeah. It's co-op.
Yeah, we can roll that, man. I'll take that. That'll be cool.
Yeah. Then we can make that Retro Friday because it's old enough. Well, no, Judgment's only like 3
and I'm
or
gonna
4
get
years old, I think.
I'm gonna get an Elgato to better set up with my Xbox. So, then I'll be able to stream it when we do that. Especially if if it's just on Friday and we're rocking some Xbox. But
yeah, Gears 3 is about 5-6 years old. I can't believe it or not. That's crazy. Original Gears, it's a 10-year anniversary for the Gears of War franchise.
It's 12-year. I just got the 12-year gift for World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
A couple days ago.
15 years for Xbox Live. Which is funny because around 12 of those years were 360 so far, because the 360 is still going. They just had a new dashboard update too. Original Xbox only had like 2 to 3 year run. They didn't stick with that too long, but that was a great console.
Before long, like you got to think about it, because the reason they're keeping up with the 360, in forms of actually still doing like updates and stuff, is because so many people play it.
Oh yeah.
There's
absolutely.
I mean, tournaments are still held. Esports tournaments are still. I don't know if they're held on 360, maybe, but there's still games that are relevant for 360 that people don't want to play on Xbox One, or I don't know what it is.
Or you can't play them on Xbox One, like Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yeah, you can't play that on Xbox One.
Yeah,
but it's still relevant, especially in the esports scene. And yes, guys, I go back to the esports. It's just because of what I'm in right now. I'm learning everything I possibly can, from the management side to players, what players go through, the casters, because casters are huge. Yes, they just call the game. Yeah, but casters can build up or destroy your organization or your team. So what better way than just be friends with them?
Word. Yep. Speaking of esports, we have Facebook groups. I don't know why I made my tone all serious, but I did. And we have a sports theory craft / fantasy sports group on Facebook, as well as an Xbox and PC gaming community, and of course the TESO community for Xbox on Facebook. But that's also really, I gotta change the name because it's more of an Elder Scrolls community than anything else, because people that play Elder Scrolls Online are just obsessed with Elder Scrolls, period. But that's like their war crack. It's crazy. What else? That's pretty much all the reminders I have right now. How's your week been? How you doing?
It's been busy, dude. Been trying to play as much as I can. I'm playing a metric fuck ton of Rocket League. Getting better with jump boosts and stuff, and been on Xbox a little bit this week. But we just went on vacation, like a mini vacation this past weekend. Went and spent a day at a giant Craig's Cruisers with Cam, and it was great. And then
I still like the video you did.
I got videos. I got videos coming out on the YouTube page.
Dude, I like him
weekend,
jumping through the leaves. That was great. I don't know why I enjoyed that so much.
That Facebook Live, yeah.
He was fucking up that poor Spider-Man doll, man.
I know, man. Spider-Man was getting his ass kicked.
Poor Spider-Man. Oh, look, our top viewers right now. Some asshole named YogiZilla, Play Game Score, Gaming with Mist, I Saw Silence, I like that name, and some guy named Abionics. Cool. No, quick shout out there, top of the show. What up, Abionics?
Yeah.
By the way, before I forget,
he sounds like a dick.
I want to say something. One of the things you could earn points on is if they're doing a promotion, and every every couple of weeks or so on Xbox Live Rewards. I know we're not doing the deal segment just yet, but I want to say this before I forget. They always do little themed rewards. Last month it was like horror month, and everything horror themed earns you points. This month it's calling all bots. And you click a button that says /run. That's cute. And to qualify, you gotta buy games that have robots in them. Now, it's not all of them, but it has, I think, let's see. It looks like Record qualifies. Star Wars Battlefront, which just released the Ultimate Edition. Some other games. I'm gonna have to double check it to make sure, but we'll try to tweet it out on Geeky Antics Twitter @GeekyAntics. Stay tuned for that. But that's 10,000, which I believe translates to $10 of points you get through the rewards program. It's pretty cool, right?
Damn. Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
And you know, it's cool. With Xbox Live Rewards, you can also do things like surveys, and they have the My Community Hub. It's really cool. Like, it's something that a lot of people don't know about. And you know what? I'm gonna full disclosure. I am an Xbox ambassador and an Xbox insider, so I'm a little biased. But this is great. This is my kind of game experience. Social media and all that interaction built in. Delicious. Anyway, back to you, Obi.
One more shout out, guys. I want to give shout outs to, because I told him I would. Twitch.tv/Zenric. That's XENRIIC. Check him out. I know Yogi might not check him out because he plays Call of Duty, but he is a COD streamer.
Listen, I'm not that bad.
He's a pro, so you know, got some. He's got a cool team and a great organization behind him, and so you guys go check him out. In case you guys are wondering, our opening theme is jet lag dubstep, and our outro normally is Robot Bunny, either slow or super fast. So, of course, other music we use on Geeky Antics shows are brought to you, of course, royalty free by Techno Access, Techno with a K. Make sure you go visit him at technoax.com for more badass music. Seriously, go check him out, guys. But tonight on the show, guys, we are going to finally get into this after the the wonderful banter. Tonight on the show, we just completed the main event for Extra Life. Nope, that's not it either. Yogi, you didn't.
I'm sorry. No, we didn't just complete it, but you know, it's still relevant.
Okay, well, I'll go with it, guys. We did over the last couple weeks. We just completed just completed because it was kind of like a 2-week thing spread out, which was fine. But like, we just got done with that. Again, we appreciate all your help and everything. We're gonna talk. There is some big news tonight. We have maybe a little bit of like NFL talk. You know, the usual is WWBW, and then WWBP.
We're not doing WWBP tonight because we have a whole dedicated gaming segment. Yeah.
Okay, then why don't you just tell everybody what's going on in the show tonight? Because apparently I don't know.
I put it there. It's right there. I hate the poopies, the poopies for everybody.
If you guys are listening live, come join everybody in the chat rooms over at allgames.com, and of course twitch.tv/Geeky Antics right here at the main hub, live, blah blah. Yeah. Better yet, come join us on our Discord server. The link is in chat. If you guys don't see the link, go ahead and type in !Discord, and they'll give it to you, and you guys can join us. It'll be something we'll have to drag you in, but come on and join us. We'd love to hear what you got to say. By the way, if you're new to the show, what?
I have an important question for you. Who would win in a head-to-head fight? The Terminator or RoboCop? This is one of the questions on Xbox Live right now. Xbox Live Rewards.
I'm gonna go with RoboCop.
Yeah, why?
The Terminator. Well, are we talking like the original, like the original Terminator, like, or the new guy? Which Terminator? How's that?
Anytime someone says the Terminator, it's the original. Otherwise,
Okay,
they would
so-
say the T-1000 or something, you know?
Okay. So, I don't know. I'd probably have to say Terminator, actually. Because we all know that RoboCop's got freaking, he's got feelings, so we don't want those to come in the middle of it. We had to just take him out, you know, bam, bam, thank you, ma'am, have a good day.
Yeah.
Terminator's the way to go.
And remember, the only way they could stop him in the beginning was like, I mean, they shot so much stuff at him, and then they had to fucking
They had to
use,
melt
like,
him.
They had to melt him, and they also had to use the thing to crush him. Remember? I mean,
The compactor.
Yep. That shit was crazy.
Mhm.
I like the questions on here. Anyway, carry on. Carry on.
If you're new to the show, welcome to the gang. The gang, Geek Antics Global Network. All the crazy sons of bitches that hang around here that basically give Geek Antics what it is. Hashtag Geeks Unite. Hashtag Potter Family. Hashtag Top Story Sports. Hashtag Strong Style Gaming. Hashtag Yogi's Dick.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm reading, guys. You guys know I read. Yogi puts it in there. I'm going to read it.
Well,
This show is about
I think he
you
literally
guys.
said
It is.
my dick, not my Yogi's dick.
No, I'm not reading for myself. I'm reading this for you.
Oh,
So
boo. Like, it's just me on the show. What a poopy.
I'm not going to say my dick.
My God.
Of course, we do this. We do this for you guys. Of course, the awesome geeks that geeks content creators that just give help to the little guy to give him a voice, to speak out, to make something him to be. I don't remember the word I was looking for. Never mind. Yeah. No response from Yogi, so I'll just keep going.
Obi.
Yes.
I have another question for you. What's more annoying? Rage quitters or trash talkers?
Rage quitters. I can talk trash to people. The people that are just bitch out and go, "Oh, I fucking quit." You're a pussy.
Yeah.
Trash talkers, I'll take them all day long because I'm gonna do the same
you can
thing
mute
back.
them. You can mute them if they get out of hand. You know.
Well,
Start
no,
dropping the N-bomb,
shit.
talking about your mama.
I guarantee you, I can do a lot more to them than they can do to me. They're PC Rambos, man. That's all they are. They're big badasses on the computer.
Internet tough guys.
Exactly. You feel me?
I feel you, dog.
Woof.
Woof. Woof, woof. Woo! I don't know.
God damn. HorsePLAY Live is where geeks. I'm not starting that. We are the flagship talk radio show for Geeky Antics and Network collaboration with AllGames.com, Tangent Bound Network, TuneIn Radio, Stitcher, and more. Our show covers all the aspects of geek culture with a special focus on indie and strategy games, technologies, rants, social issues, issues geeks face, of course, with community events that we like to be a part of or like to put on ourselves. Sometimes we even talk about tabletop and retro gaming and food all the time.
Oh, there will be tabletop talk tonight for sure.
Yes. Why don't you tell everybody a little bit more about the show?
So, guys, we're a late night show. We are live and uncut, and that just means that it's going to be one big old clusterfuck, and we love it. And, you know, the show's about you. And we're not just saying that like a lot of people do. We actually interact with the folks in the chat. We encourage people to leave us voicemail, call in, email us. So many ways to connect. There's no excuse. I don't want to hear, "Oh, I'm too busy." No one's that busy. Stop it. The president has time to masturbate. You have time, okay? No one's that busy. You just gotta make time for the things that matter to you. So, you know, if you got stuff to say, you got stuff to share, you got love to spread, you know, take a few seconds out or a few minutes. You can spare a few minutes. Come on. Come on. We know you're out
Yogi,
there.
I got a question for you now.
Oh, okay. Bring it out. Titties.
The question is, do we need to have a conversation at some point because of the fact that every time you're talking about some dude, you're talking about his balls or his dick or his asshole?
Well,
do we need to have a conversation? I mean,
masturbation.
I don't care, dude.
Listen, masturbation. Wait a
friends.
minute. Why do you assume that only men masturbate? That's sexist. You chauvinist
I never
pig.
said that.
I'm talking about masturbation.
I'm talking.
Listen, women do it too. They just do, you know, guys just freaking squeeze and freaking try to rip the skin off, and the women, they do the little DJ act, like wiki 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 wiki, you know. It's a little different style, you know.
I'll
Oh,
be
you
right
don't even know what to say. That this is the kind of quality stuff you can expect from our show if you're new. Now you know. We're pretty crazy. We don't, you know. There's a show that I like. I want to shout out a show that I enjoy called Gaming Uncensored. Look, it's cool.
That's so funny.
They got two dudes. One of the dudes is handicapped, and he's a really cool dude. I think his name is Jamie. And I enjoy the show, you know. And I know for some people it's hard to listen to it because he does the whole kind of, you know, he's got the condition and makes his it gives him a speech impediment. And you know, he can't do anything about it. That's the way he was born, right? But it always irks me. They call the show Gaming Uncensored, and they don't even drop a single F-bomb. They don't even say shit, which is now used on regular TV like it's nothing. Shit slips through and bitch. There's nothing now, right? It used to be a big deal. I think as is okay. Fuck is still a bad one, even for movies. But you know, we are definitely uncensored. There's no, you know, we're not just trying to be controversial. We just
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we just let it go. We let it flow. Let the balls hang.
No, and that's why we put the certain things on what you know, like with yours, like with Time and Tea Time. You know, you're very censored. Like I've even messed up a couple of times to where now I know if I go on there, like I can't say shit, damn, fuck, I can't say nothing.
Yeah, it's the only show we keep.
I have to. Well, it makes me have to think about what I want to say instead of saying, you know, oh, this guy is a piece of shit. Like I can say, oh, this guy is, you know, and come up with a different word than, you know,
he's
a swear word. So I mean, it's, you know, this guy's crap, you know, or something, you know, something to where I'm censoring myself and even being on that show. So we label our podcast for reasons.
Yep.
Like the NSFW podcast with Fatal Blades and myself. Okay, that's like rated R plus podcast. Like I will bust out, you know, anything. It's like the Attitude Era of podcasts. So and
you have Ultimate Warrior in there, maybe?
No.
No. How about Marty Jannetty?
No.
The Sheik? That's not
no.
the Attitude Era, but I'm gonna throw him in anyway.
We're going like D-Generation X, Stone Cold.
Okay, yeah.
The Rock, The Rock when he, you know, when he started.
1-2-3 Kid.
Yeah. Which was 1-2-3 Kid, which was X-Pac or X-Pac.
X-Pac, yeah.
Which was with D-Generation X, and then of course they had Hunter, Triple H.
Dude, 1-2-3 Kid, he had like at least 5 rebrandings. Remember that? Yeah.
I just watched something on WWE Network about that with D-Generation X. Like he was recreated like 3 or 4 times at least. And then when he, what the fuck?
War Child MKIV. He just, did you really, bro? You just
following her, bro.
Lols. We found you. War Child
Wow.
Mark IV. Would you report to the principal office? Thank you.
We need to get him in the frickin' Discord right now so I can yell at him. Wow.
He's lurking. He's trying to strike that balance with the wife.
That literally scared the shit out of me. Rare Poodle, what's up, dude? That dude, seriously, I was like, what the f was that?
You don't know
Glad
the sounds by now?
I don't. No, it's not that I don't know them, but they're so freaking loud.
That's how it sounds
Like,
in
I
my
have-
ear holes.
Yeah, Jesus.
I have to
That
have it
shit
loud
down.
because I'm literally hard of hearing. So, like, if that was loud to you, that actually was normal volume for me. It's bad.
Yeah, that was a whole lot of high pitched. If you come up with something like a little lower pitched or something, like it'd be okay if it's loud, but that high pitch just, it's almost like an instant headache.
That's a Super Mario sound. But, you know, if you got some sound bits,
I
you
know.
throw them my way. Anyone can do this. If you have any sound bits you'd like
I'll
us to
create
use.
them. I gotta create a bunch of stuff anyway.
I tend to like the 8-bit sound bits, you know. Gives a little throwback, the nostalgia kicks in. But anyway, folks, we are Horseplay, and with a name like that, you can only expect 4 things. Horses, furries, bronies, and shenanigans. But we straight into the latter. Right? You see the latter, and it's pretty obvious. Shenanigans. We're talking like this, I'm like Stewie from Family Matters. No, Family Guy. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you want to do this, and maybe you want to do that. I don't know. I see BFT just came in. I see you, BFT. Trying to be a ninja. Sneak in here, try to take some of the Doritos, and then run off. Yo. So, Obi, you want to tell the folks when they could catch us and where?
11 p.m. Eastern Time, geekyantics.net. Good job. No. Don't forget, Greg, guys.
Wow.
Horseplay Live is every Thursday at 11 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Pacific, and 4 a.m. GMT on Twitch channels Geeky Antics and simulcasted over on YogiZilla. We do it over there on YogiZilla too for those that have a little bit of the let's say crappy connection or even on mobile. But Horseplay Live replay is also available every Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time on the network that started, of course, G4 TV, All Games Radio Network. That's allgames.com. Just go on in there, guys. Hit the live and chat button about 5 o'clock and see what we're talking about right now. Wait, if I'm telling you this right now, then why would you go over there to it right now if you're listening to it right now? It's interesting.
Dick.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you ready, dude?
Ready for what?
Is your body ready? And you know what? Is your mind ready? How's that?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're a nerd. And now it's time for the obligatory news and rants.
Ding. That was not late. Shut up.
I didn't say anything.
No,
What the
but you were
fuck?
thinking it. I felt it. It was
I
burning a
wasn't.
hole in
Like
my head.
I actually put my thumb up when it was like the right time, and you said it perfectly. You need to calm down, sir.
I am calm. Don't you tell me how to be.
Sir, you need to calm down, sir.
Rarapuda is saying we should stream this on Beam too in the future. It's just a lot of stuff to do at once. Right now we do the Twitch and we record, which that's already resource intensive. You know, getting your auto recording and streaming the video, and then doing all the other shit we're doing. It's pretty cray. But maybe in the future we'll do Beam too. War Child said no furries. No furries. Come on. Get out of
You're
town.
dirty. You are a dirty old fucking man, dude. I swear to God.
Listen. There's certain common things that the men out there fall for. You know, and French maid is one of them. You know.
Titties and bear.
The naughty nurse.
Titties and bear.
A lot of guys, they don't want to admit it, but they like when a woman has when a woman have a little tail. They got tail butt plugs now. I mean, that's a thing. So I don't want to hear it. You made fun of the furries, you know, they're a little weird. It's like the bronies, but you know what? I bet you someone would come out with a little tail butt plug and be like, "I'm a Nico girl," meow, and start licking you. You're not gonna be like, "No, I don't like that. I don't like that. No, no sir, no sir, stop it."
It's titties and beer.
So anyway, news. Yeah, Mass Effect 1 and 2 are now on Xbox backwards compatibility. So excited.
Yay!
And I know they have the Mass Effect trilogy, but I could have sworn they said they were going to make an HD collection, and I cannot find when the release date for that is. But I'm pretty sure it hasn't released yet because I don't see any one of my friends that's playing it. But hey, awesome, and I can't wait. This is one of the few games that really has my loins worked up. The Mass Effect Andromeda. It's one of the few times when I'm a real fanboy, I'm like, yes, please. And I hope they bring back the Mass Effect 3 online multiplayer. That shit was amazing. In fact, if they make Mass Effect 3 backwards compatible and bring back that multiplayer, man, I don't know. I'm gonna have to be like, take my money, please. Anywho, Elder Scrolls Online free play weekend coming to Xbox One soon. Right now, you get it on PS4 and PC. Oh, why are you leaving the Xbox One now? What's up, bitches? That's fucked up. But you know what's going on right now on Xbox One? Overwatch free-to-play weekend. Actually, on all platforms. Ooh, that starts November 18th in about 6 minutes if you're on the East Coast. Man, I'm excited about that. And Blizzard's just doing some big things. I mean, you know, Warchild was talking about it, how they're going to have Diablo built into Diablo 3 as a free expansion. Free content. Free! Free! $0. It's free to you. It's a special flower. I don't know what that was. That's probably mildly racist. I'm sorry. But it's free. I mean, why don't more people do this? And what's cool about it, they're celebrating, what is it, 20 years, I think? A 20-year anniversary for Diablo. I could have sworn Diablo released in 98 or 97. Maybe 96. It was in December of one of those years. So anyway, it's their anniversary. It's a big deal. And they're coming out with all this free content. Diablo in the Diablo 3 engine. That's going to be amazing. And they don't stop there. No, because the Blizzard games on PC now have integrated voice chat. So you don't have to fuck with Curse. Oh, I know. You don't have to fuck with Discord. But you know what?
Well, and that came with the last patch. That's what 7.1 in WoW. But they integrated all for
across the board.
You can actually. Yeah. Well, most of it only works with your friends.
Yeah.
But they do have the in-games, like Overwatch. They have the in-game stuff that you can actually talk if people aren't being dicks.
Well, yeah. We were talking about that, how it was weird how Overwatch didn't have voice chat for the longest. And then I realized finally someone talked in my game, and I said, oh, that's right. There is voice chat now.
Yeah,
but no one really uses it.
People don't use it because a lot of times they're partied up. If they're partied up, like me and you we're in our own chat. Like we don't. And if you're in a party, in the Xbox, you won't your chat won't come through in game.
Yeah. See, I feel like voice chat is more important in console games than PC. Because when you have a console game that doesn't have native voice chat, it's the weirdest thing. Because for those few times you don't party up, and you're in the game and all you hear is the music and the game audio, it's kind of weird. It's like, no one's talking? Really? I don't know. It kind of takes you out of it. And again, I'm an introvert, but when I play games, that's when I want to socialize. And then I stop gaming, and then I go back to hating the world. That's the way I am. That's my time to connect with people and then say fuck off, and then I go do my own thing. And then, every now and then I'll go to the bar and we'll do karaoke, but I'm usually on my own, and that because my wife thinks it's silly that she secretly sings when no one's watching. Yeah, that's why I put you out there, honey. Anyway, before I get myself in trouble. Yeah, so another thing they got if you play Heroes of the Storm co-op, you get a Genji skin for Overwatch. Man, Blizzard's killing it right now. Good time.
Dude, they are.
Good time.
They are. They're seriously starting it up.
Wait,
and they're pushing really hard. And coming back to esports, they're pushing the esports scene huge right now.
Oh yeah, in a big way. Especially after the last patch for Overwatch, they it's like they heard everything we were saying about the game and they overhauled it. I mean, top to bottom, complete overhaul. I mean, amazing. They did a really good job with that. Like that arcade mode, the voice chat built in, the more frequent loot boxes. You actually feel like you're progressing. Thank goodness. And they added a lot more skins and sprays and unlockables, a lot of rewards, so good times. And BFT is scared that they might mess it up because Diablo 1 is one of his favorite games. Yeah, that was great. Diablo 1 was interesting too because it was pretty much just a tower. You went from the top to the very bottom floor. And it was very straightforward in that manner. But it had a certain charm to it that was very different. And then Diablo 2 broke that mold and said there are outdoor areas. You're like, whoa, what is this? Because Diablo 1 was very much straight up dungeon crawler. And they did not try to hide it. But all the Diablo games have been great. I'm a big fan of the series. But let's talk a little bit about Nintendo, because I could swoon about Blizzard all day long. But NES Classic was released with limited supplies, and this is not a surprise. Nintendo controls the supply, send out limited supplies, so they get a huge demand. That's what they do. This is what they did with the Wii, blah blah blah. But people are nutty. I mean, they're selling them for $3,000 to $5,000 on eBay. Now, I doubt people are really buying them at that price, but there are people definitely buying them for around $400 to $600 a pop. And I'm just like, man, can you give me some of that money? If you really don't value your money, like, throw some money my way. I don't know, I'll send you a dick pic or something. I mean, Jesus. I mean, if you got that kind of money to throw around for stupid shit. Here, look at my chode. Enjoy. Can I get $100? Thanks. I mean, I love Nintendo. I love all gaming companies except for Sony. Well, I'm kidding. Well, maybe not so much. I'm not a big fan of Sony. My friend, one of my friends, actually, you know him, Obi, Fred Rojas. He's giving me a hard time because I have an Xbox One and a gaming PC. He's like, well, that's redundant. I'm like, not really. Like, why don't you get a... Like, basically insinuating I should get a PlayStation. I'm like, no, nothing on a PlayStation remotely interests me. But he was also drunk, so he was talking out his ass. But we had a good time at Titanfall 2. Shout out to you, Fred, aka Spider's Venom. Make sure you check out his show, Gaming History 101. I had to put him out there, though. I had to blow him up. Like PC and... Yeah, there's a lot of overlap, but having a gaming PC is still worth it. And it's still a distinct experience. But it's nice having that shared ecosystem. Back to Nintendo, though. Nintendo even reopened their tips hotline, the Nintendo hotline, for 3 days. All of 3 days. I love this. They just control the demand and the supply and everything. 3 days? 3 days? What the fuck is that? To have a phone line opened up, with pre-recorded messages so you could experience what your parents were doing when they were growing up with video games. For 3 days. Nintendo. It's like Nintendo is that like marathon runner that like spends a lot of time working out and training. But when it comes to the main event, they like run. It's like an 8-mile marathon. They run 2 miles and then they just go into the forest and take a nap and then forget about what they were doing. Like, what was they doing again? Oh, whatever. They always fall short. Okay, maybe they run the 6 miles or 7 miles, but you get the point. They fall short. Know what I'm saying? Okay, good metaphor. And what else we got? We talked about Extra Life and how we're doing ongoing fundraising with that. And I've been thinking about it, different ways to go about fundraising and kind of get more attention And I don't know if you guys know, I want to share this as more of a little PSA, not so much a news thing, but Facebook has an option for fundraising. Last year it came out as a beta option and only a few people had access to it. And I was able to play around with it a little bit, but I never really launched something full force. I just kind of tinkered and whatever. So, you know, that's something that's there now for everyone. And it doesn't seem like they're trying to monetize it, you know, nickel and diming, so that's always a good thing. Let's see what we got in the chat. BFT says it looks like they're really messing with it for the Diablo in-game, and it's a January only event. Really? And what are they gonna do afterwards? Like charge you for access to it? I didn't see that in the press release. I gotta double check that. That's crazy. Very interesting. Very interesting. Unless I'm misunderstanding the chat, may have read it out of context. But the biggest news today, and it's the last bit of news, is that Operation Red Crow is out. That's right. The latest and greatest season update from Rainbow Six Siege. The GOAT, the greatest of all time, folks. I mean, in one word, it can only be described as OMFG. Or maybe that's not really a word. It's technically 4 words, but you get what I'm saying. Fucking amazing. It's amaze balls, as some of the kids are saying these days. They got not just the new operators, not just the new map, but a slew of tweaks to the game. They nerfed Blackbeard. His damage has been dropped. They buffed Caveira because her guns were pretty weak. They nerfed the SMG-11, which was pretty broken as a secondary. People were using it as a sniper rifle, basically. It was a little silly. So they're running with the shotgun, and then they had the SMG-11 as a backup. Fully automatic sniper rifle. That's pretty crazy. The mini sniper, as some people called it. And a ton of things they did to improve the game. I mean, I can keep talking about it. I'm gonna control myself, but I really love this game. Constant tweaks, a steady stream of free content. I mean, this is the way you do an online game. Take notes, folks. Take notes, Destiny. What are you doing, kitty cats? Oh, okay. One of the cats was sleeping inside of a box, and now she's coming out of the box. That never fails to entertain me. So anyway, deals for cheap bastards. I don't know where Opie is. He's been really quiet, scaring me now.
I'm right here. I'm just listening to you continuously talk without breathing. I was going to wonder if you're going to pass out.
Oh, I'm breathing. You don't hear me? I'm breathing.
Oh, no, I'm here. Jesus Christ. Humble Bundle, guys. Killing Floor. The Calling. Shadow Complex Remastered. ADFR 1FT. Whatever that is. Adrift.
Adrift. Yeah,
got
see?
it. Yeah. Mean Greens. Plastic Warfare, and The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Humble Bundles kind of basically that's all for $10, guys. It's a really good one. Humble Bundles like a Black Friday sale every day. It's really good. They take lots of different games, different packages. Like one time they'll do a zombie package where they'll give you a whole bunch of different games, and then another day they'll do like a water theme, and they'll do like a shark game. Or I got one of those where I got a feeding frenzy, and then I got underwater exploration or some other bullshit, and then I got one
did you
that
get
I was.
What's that game called? Oh my god, I think you're talking about it. The Subnautica. Did you get that? In that bundle?
In the water thing, the Humble Bundle, yeah.
Oh yeah, how do you like that?
It's really I haven't really played it. Sorry, I've been busy, man. Like I haven't really played it, bro.
Oh my god, these are sad days. We need to get Soldier back in here, so because I was the guy for a long time that wasn't really playing that many games, and now you're the guy.
Right. You're really not playing that many different games. Like you're playing a lot of the Xbox with the Rainbow Six, and of course other games that you're playing on there. But like you're not playing a lot of other games either right now.
I've been sampling some stuff though. I got some surprises for you. I got a few games on rotation, man. I like to whore around. But folks, games with gold. Super Dungeon Bros. Monkey Island Special Edition I think is over. But you also get Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon and Murdered Soul Suspect. All good games. Jump on there. And like we talked about earlier, Xbox Live Rewards. It works, man. It really works. It's got $30 for just doing stuff that I was doing already. Really easy stuff, you know, like surveys and crap. Cool beans. I didn't check EA on the house, but last I checked it was Dungeon Keeper, and if you're still on there, jump on there. And of course the Ubi 30 celebration continues. 30 years of Ubisoft. If you log on to the Uplay app now, they have Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon for free on PC. I see a pattern here. Now we were talking about how Rainbow Six Siege you can get for $25 or less if you buy it physical. Uplay has a deal if you buy a game through their store, because they basically Uplay also doubles like their version of Steam, just a marketplace, but also a gaming app kind of thing, kind of like Xbox Live too. If you buy a game through the Uplay store for PC, you get Rainbow Six Siege for free, which they still have it listed as $59.99. That can't be right. I mean, it's the full edition, not the starter edition. But wow, usually the PC version is cheaper, so I don't know. But still, you get it for free. That's awesome. More deals, folks. We said this is the Black Friday report. So let's talk Black Friday deals. Just in a nutshell, in the $30 or less category, this is throughout different retailers. GameStop had a good article on this. Good aggregation of all the different sources. Mic.com, MIC.com had a good article on it as well. And basically, you want to look at Target, Best Buy, Walmart, you know, the usual guys. GameStop, not so much. Still disappointing. But Target still has the buy two, get one free. That's a really good deal. If you got the money to blow, of course, make sure that your third game is the same value as the rest to get the most of it. Because they always take the lesser value one for the free one. So you don't want to like buy two $59.99 games and then be like, yeah, let me get this $19.99 game for free. No, that's missing out on free money. Don't do that. Make that a separate purchase. But for $30 or less, Titanfall 2, Gears of War 4, Doom, and I think a lot of places have it for around $15 or so. Mafia 3, which is another new release, very underrated game. BioShock Collection, Rainbow Six Siege, I may have mentioned that game before. Fallout 4, WWE 2K17, FIFA 17, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Gold. That's a thing? I guess it is. Mortal Kombat XL, Elder Scrolls Skyrim Special Edition, Halo Wars, Just Dance Gold, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Splatoon, Overwatch, and a bunch of others. And that's what's been advertised. You never know what else is going to be out there. And also, that's not a complete list, but those are the ones that I noticed stood out. And I cannot recommend enough Titanfall 2, Gears of War 4, Rainbow Six Siege, Doom. If you get those on Xbox One, let's play. For those that still are looking for the NES Classic and don't want to get raped on eBay, I think Walmart's still doing a thing where they're going to have a bunch listed each day online. Limited supplies, and let's kind of stagger them out, and then when they're done, they're done. But again, I mean, if you want to play classic games, maybe consider Retron 5. Or maybe go to the Atari Flashback 7 or the Sega Genesis Classic Game Console, which is They're both on sale for $10 off, $39.99 in a lot of retailers. And probably online too. Heck, you might even find it cheaper online. The Turtle Beach Ear Force XO wired stereo gaming headset. Now, you know, Turtle Beach is not what it used to be as far as quality. The durability at least. But this is $39.99 for the headset. That's really good. $40 off the retail price. They're not the best super duper dope headset, but it's better than using like shitty little $10 made in Taiwan bullshit, which a lot of people apparently are using, because some of the sound quality people have, my lord, bad, so bad. Let's check Major Nelson's blog and double check what deals they have for digital stuff for those that don't really do physical. Most of that stuff is physical, which I prefer anyway, but I'm not gonna get to that rant. Man, a lot of games. iDarb, hashtag iDarb. That's gonna be up to 33% off. You got Batman Arkham Knight for up to 35% off. Battlefield 4 Premium Edition, 50% off. Blah, blah, blah. Let me kind of skip around here. Bridge Constructor, 33% off. Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. That's another game I'd love to play with you. 50% off. Yeah, Destiny the Taken King, Digital Collector's Edition, 35% off. Man, I could eat a dick. Evolve, 60% off. Evolve Digital Deluxe version, 60% off. Evolve Hunting Season 1 and 2, 50% off each. Blah, 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 blah. Far Cry 4, 50 to 60% off, depending when you get Standard or Gold Edition. What else? Forza Horizon. Oh, that's 2. Still, Forza Horizon 2, 50% off. Grand Theft Auto 5, still not dropping enough. 40% off. They're making a shit ton off for the microtransactions in that game too, man. Killer Instinct. Ooh, Season 2 Ultra Edition, 50% off for the add-on. Because Killer Instinct is actually a free game. That's tempting. Which, by the way, Dead or Alive 5 Core Edition. A lot of people don't know this, but it's free. There's a lot of free. Go to the Xbox Live and check the free game section. There's a lot of free shit there. A lot of free shit there. That people don't realize. It's crazy. And I'm sorry if you hear the dogs barking in the background. This is why I hate dogs, especially small, yelpy dogs. Ugh. I mean, I love them, but I want to punch them too. A lot of Telltale games, they're doing this thing now where the first episode is free. They want to make you, hook you on it, and then they charge you for each episode. You know, worth it again. Oh, and then there's a lot of stuff for the free games, like all the currency packs, like Elder Scrolls Online. The Crown packs will be up to 40% off. It's their currency. World of Tanks Mega Pack currency Mega Pack, 25% off. And I think I saw Warframe too. Now 360, they got a shit ton of stuff. Borderlands 2, 75% off. Dark Souls 2, 50% off. Destiny the Taken King, 35% off. Pretty much a lot of the same stuff, but deeper discounts because it's last gen. But like you said, OB, it's still going strong, so it's still got a lot of deals, a lot of support for it. So that's very encouraging. I like that. I don't think they should abandon last gen. And I know they shifted some of the servers over, and shifting more of the resources over to Xbox One, but 360 is still relevant. So they still have a huge audience over there. So it's good to see that they're still throwing them some love. Are there any deals you noticed, Obi? Anything you have on your radar that you'd like to get for yourself or a loved one?
Just something that Yogi's probably mentioned maybe once or twice, maybe, I don't know, maybe more. At Target for Black Friday, Rainbow Six Siege is going to be in the $8 or less bin.
What?
To let you guys know. Yeah.
Oh my God! Listen, people. You could check your sofa and find enough loose change to buy the game. No fucking excuse. That's crazy. I didn't see that.
Fallout 4, Far Cry Primal, Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare 2, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, Siege.
Garden Warfare 2?
Yeah. This is all at Target. Like, this is Target stuff.
See, Target's good because most people don't think about them for video games. So a lot of times, you'll be able to find stuff actually there. Just like Sears. Sears is good too. People don't think of Sears for video games, and you find some crazy stuff on there. But they don't promote it as much, which is even better because that means people are not going in there to buy everything up.
Right.
Now, real quick, some tabletop games. These are some of the things I love or I have on my radar. Pandemic. I'm a huge fan of this. This is usually a $40 game. It's currently at for $25. You might find it cheaper for Black Friday because tabletop is coming up. There's been a lot of growth in the tabletop arena, and it's a really exciting time. I'm super happy to see kind of the comeback for tabletop over the past 5 to 10 years. And it's in large part due to the Euro gaming scene. Games like Carcassonne, Catan, you know, those games have caught on so much that it's brought more love to the more Western stuff, and everybody's benefiting because of it. Cards Against Humanity, you know, the little starter deck, $25, can't go wrong with that. Oregon Trail, the card game, that's a thing. They're not showing the list price on here right now though. Oh, Blockus. If you like more physical stuff, that's $10.08. Ticket to Ride, another one of my favorites. So I prefer that in digital form personally. It's a lot of setup. $35, and that's probably gonna come down more. There's so many great freaking board games for for the adult parties. Taboo is always a good one. $11.11. That's a nice number. 1111. Carcassonne. If you like building castles and settlements and roads, Carcassonne is one of those Euro games you gotta check out. $21.25, usually $34.99. Man, there's a lot of. I can keep going on and on. They got a they got a Jim Henson's Labyrinth game. Is this new? No, but it's restocking on the 22nd. I'm pretty sure there's a huge demand. $64. Wow. There's another game called Scythe. $99.95. Holy crap. I need to check this more often. Oh, Hexcaster's Game. $14.99. Of course, Catan, which is up to 5th edition now, I think. You can usually get that for like 30 or less. Just trying to pick out the big ones. I mean, there's a lot of good ones. A lot of good ones. Now, one that I don't see listed here that there's a couple I enjoy with the family, regardless of their age. Zombie Dice and Get Bit. Very simple, quick setup, fast matches, and it's super fun. Super easy to understand, super easy to explain. Catan Jr., if you don't want the really complicated Catan, that's great for the whole family. Munchkin Deluxe, usually $30, $18.99. What are some board games you like? Okina Tokyo, $27.99, usually $39.99. That's one of the ones I want to get that I haven't gotten yet. But Obi, are there any favorites favorite board games, tabletop games, card games? You know, anything you like?
No, not really.
No.
No.
No Suro in your life?
No.
Nothing at all?
Not currently, no. Thanks for asking, though.
You know, if I come visit you one of these days, I'm going to bring a bunch of board games and force you to play them.
Yeah.
We'll get alcohol.
Okay.
I'll make it easier.
We'll see what happens.
Oh, my
Remember,
Lord.
I rage, so... Should we
See,
do pieces?
That's a good point. There's games, there's tabletop games that are cooperative, so no one gets butthurt. Games like Pandemic, Castle Panic. Those are really good cooperative games. But yeah, like Monopoly is like the friendship ender. And that game is fun, but from a design perspective, a game design perspective, it's really broken. So probably not the best game to play with friends that you care to keep, at least. But those are all the deals for cheap bastards. Unless you have anything to add, Obi.
No, I'm pretty good. So a lot of good deals there.
Oh yeah, and they have the Bloodborne, the card game. That's a new thing, and they got the Dark Souls game coming out soon. So yeah, good time to be a gamer, folks.
Excellent time
Mm-hmm.
to be a gamer.
So, be you ready?
Maybe.
You know what's next.
Quickie.
Oh yeah. So,
sorry. Oh.
God. You know, we're going to keep it very simple right now, because at this point, if you're not guaranteed to make the playoffs, you probably don't give a shit. Unless you're in Dynasty or Keeper format. But we're going to focus mainly on the playoff preview, you know, the road to the playoffs. So this is the Fantasy Football Playoff Preview number 1. We're going to keep it very short, simple. Some things to consider. These are some of the things that I just noticed. And, of course, don't forget we have the Facebook group, Fantasy Football and Sports Theory Craft. So if you think of anything else, if we find any articles, we'll post them on there. And you're welcome to do the same, too. So if you want to become an admin on there, moderator, let us know. And we'll keep that content flowing, yo. But Kristen Michael, sorry. Wow. Christine, nice. He's out. And it's not due to injury. And now that Thomas Rawls is healed up and he's coming back, I'm thinking week 12 and up, he's a must-play. People forget, you know, right now I would say he's the lower end of the top 10, you know, running backs for this year easily, even though he had no numbers to back that up right now. But last season, he dominated the second half of the season, all right, as a top 5 running back, if I recall correctly. I mean, he scored regardless of the matchup. He's not a matchup-dependent running back. So, as long as they give him the ball, he's going to make things happen. So, he's available in all the leagues I looked at. I think he was available in pretty much about 60% of them. That's a pretty high availability. Now, probably in deeper leagues, he's probably only available, you know, 5-10% tops. But chances are you could probably snatch him up, so go for it. Another thing to think about now is the schedule. Strength of schedule, we keep talking about that. And I thought about strength of schedule for quarterbacks. And Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, they both have a tough rest of the season. Especially for the playoff weeks, which are week 13.
That's why,
up, right?
That's why I dropped Russell.
Did you? Oh man.
I got Dak Prescott now.
Yeah, that's a good pickup because I hate to say it for my friends in Texas, but Tony Romo's not getting that starting job.
He's been blowing shit up, dude. Yeah, Tony's done.
And Dak is a very conservative quarterback. He's just about the short plays, the quick dishes. He's not gonna go for anything crazy. And people hate that about him, but he's also getting the job done, you know. So it may not be sexy, but he's consistent.
I do want to say I beat the living hell out of who did I play this week?
Dragon? Was it
I
third
beat the
Dragon?
snot out of him.
Was it him?
Yeah, 160 to 116.
For
I
all
whipped
the
his
trash
ass.
talk, all
Yeah.
the shit he talked during the freaking drafts, you know, and he has not shown up at all. Ah, Dragon. Ah, all that big talk for nothing. Oh, we got a cookie raid. Made in Shy White Wolf. Make sure you check her out. It's at twitch.tv/Made in Shy White Wolf. I like cookies. And, you know, whenever they do the cookie raid, we just have to ask everyone, what's your favorite kind of cookie? And for those of you that are listening to us on audio feeds or on YouTube or on Twitch, wherever you're getting us, let us know. What's your favorite cookie? I'm still going to stick with white chocolate macadamia. Though oatmeal raisin is good, and I know you hate Maiden. I know you hate the oatmeal. I understand. All right, but if it's a good oatmeal, it's good. Peanut butter is good. You know, a sugar cookie doesn't get enough love because it's like, oh, I'm just a sugar cookie. Well, cookies already have sugar in them, but like a regular sugar cookie, you know, or if you level it up, it's a snickerdoodle. I give out everything, but raisin is nasty. Oh, you love oatmeal, just no raisin. So you want just a regular oatmeal cookie, but not raisin with it. Ooh, excuse me. Some people don't like raisins. It's like raisins, pickles, prunes, things that started off their food life as something else, and then they were morphed into something different. Tend to throw people off. Maiden says her boyfriend asked her half asleep if she wanted an oatmeal cookie. She said yes, and she ate it, and it had a crown raisin in it, and she wanted to puke. I trusted him. QQ. Aw, no tears. That's the trust. It's like the trust fall in an MMORPG, you know. No, jump over this cliff. You'll survive the fall. And you take the trust fall, and then you die. It's like, why? No. Sometimes the trust is not repaid. So betrayed. So triggered.
You're weird, dude.
Why am I weird? I was just
I don't know how I made it through 152 and a half episodes.
Listen, I may be weird, but you'll never meet a motherfucker more colorful than me.
No comment.
You know this is true. That's Obi's political way of saying, yup. But I'm not giving you the satisfaction. What kind of cookie do you like, Warchild? There's a lot of, right now, the oatmeal is not getting very much love. Well, oatmeal raisin, at least.
I like oatmeal raisin. I like no-bakes, too.
Which one?
No-bakes. No-bake cookies.
Oh, yeah, the ones you just set in a pan and sit in the fridge, right?
Yeah, it's oatmeal and chocolate. And, we made instead of chocolate, we used peanut butter and made peanut butter no-bakes. Oh, my God, that was so good. And then, like, and it's not a cookie, but, like, the peanut butter fudge. You know, cook in a saucepan and then pour it on a plate, then cool it in the freezer for about an hour. Well, not an hour, about a half hour, and then you pull it out. And if you cook it enough, it's perfect. Cook it too much, it's crumbly. Cook it too little, it's soft and gooey. Yeah. A good plate of peanut butter fudge.
Listen, you might have to collaborate with your wife and do like a little mini quick recipes post. We should do a few of those for holiday season. Different recipes people could do. I know a lot of people are getting together for Thanksgiving, and I don't know if in your family is big, but we like to do a potluck style. So we have a lot of food.
Right. Well, if you're gonna do something like that and post something, I will get the recipe for the fudge and the peanut butter no bakes if you like to put it up for like a candy, or not a candy, but like a dessert if you want.
Yeah, we have to get that up. Even if we just put it on our Facebook page for Geeky Antics, facebook.com/Geeky Antics. Make sure to check it out. We were just talking about in the chat about how the macadamia nut is so good. It's so like it's soft. The texture on it is so soft. Like the Brazilian nuts is very similar too in its softness. Cause there's some hard nuts and this is a little softer. There's something about it that's just goes so well with white chocolate. Oh man.
You like it soft?
Yeah, it has to be full on hard. I see what you're doing there, OB.
I wasn't even thinking about that either.
At tight end position, Cameron Brate is actually becoming a top play. Antonio Gates, you know what? Even though he's close to retiring, he's still got some value. So if you can snag him up cheap, go for it. Of course, the Gronk is still Gronk, but don't expect him to stay healthy. Travis Kelce and Kyle Rudolph have been kind of disappointing. They have the talent, but they're not getting the workload. They're also making some silly plays. It happens. Like, you know, you don't get enough involvement, and then when people come to you, you're kind of like rusty. You know, not a good combination. But there are alternatives, and especially this week and going forward, anyone playing against Detroit defense, they're giving up the second most points to the position, to tight ends. So go for that. Eli Manning is trending up. So yeah, Blades. Yeah, Oolong. Mr. Shitbag. Yeah, talking shit about Eli. Well, you know what? He's a top QB. All right, he's not your Tom Brady. Fuck you, Tom Brady. Freaking deflating balls, asshole. Cheating motherfucker.
Yogi just called you a shitbag for talking shit about Eli Manning because he's now one of the top-rated quarterbacks
he's trending up. Well, he owns Eli.
I just wanted to know that he called you a shitbag.
Well, he owns Eli, you know, and he's not giving him. Well, you know what? He doesn't.
Yeah, he's talking mad shit right now about Eli Manning. I think you should jump on Discord and give him what's what.
Oh, whoa.
Just saying.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna go on record. Eli Manning is gonna finish at a top 10 quarterback easily, if not top 5. So if you own him, now's the time to plug him in there. Got a good schedule, and he's trending up. You know, people say, well, he sucks, and he's kind of a dummy. But you know what? He's got luck on his side. I don't care what call it dumb luck or skill. He's doing
You're going to get it.
Oh, no, he has Eli Manning. So
yeah, he does. And you're going to get it.
Tom Brady still sucks. We should probably move on so we talk video games. I was going to ask what our biggest disappointments are. We'll talk about that next week. What our biggest disappointments for fantasy football have been. So we got just enough time to talk about what we've been watching real quick.
You know what? Wait. No, we don't. No, we need to talk about this.
Oh my God, he's gonna. Go ahead.
So I show up, all of a sudden the conversation got to change, huh? I see how it is.
Well, I just saw the time. That's why. Mm-hmm. This is a quickie.
We are good. We still got a half hour or more.
Yeah, we could burn through that quickly. I know us.
So what about Eli Manning now? What is this?
I'm saying you can start Eli Manning with confidence. Well, maybe not over Tom Brady. That's like the one guy you don't start him over.
Tom Brady and Gronk.
You are so full of shit right now.
Well,
I just want to put that out there.
I was calling Fatal a shitbag, and anyone that was shitting on Eli Manning.
He called you a shitbag to your face now.
Poor Eli Manning, man. Look, it's not his fault. He was dropped on his head when he was young.
And putting up junk points, and so I put in someone as soon as he came off suspension, who I held back, knowing he would dominate that spot. But he did good for me in the early season, so...
Well, you know, if Tom Brady deflates balls again and gets suspended again, which is not too far-fetched, then you got Eli Manning. You got a good, you're good at the... A QB.
I don't know. Right now, with all these things you're bringing up, I have a feeling that there's definitely someone here with deflated balls. But
well, I'm married. That's a given. You check those at the door.
Those aren't deflated. Those are hidden, never to be seen from again. One day in 20 years, someone will find a P.O. box key, and it'll be like, what does this lead to? Back in the day, there was a married man, right?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Exactly.
Oh, man. It'd be like the Tom Green show, just really sad and depressing. Good times. So, folks,
and may the force be with you, or child.
We'll talk real quick about what we've been watching. WWBW. When I got to the WWBP, we'll talk about our holiday gaming playlist. We're probably going to continue this next week. But I want to talk about a couple of TV shows, see if you guys have been watching it, and then a movie that I watched. Blue, I'm talking. Thank you.
Did you just turn around and say to Blue that, excuse me, I'm talking?
I did, and she shut up. She just looked at me like, oh, okay. And then she was just
I'm not hype about these TV show choices. Blue usually knows what's going on with the TV show choices. We'll see.
That's true.
Well, one of them is Lucifer, which I know you're loving, right?
Yes, Lucifer, definitely a good show. Good show.
Are you frustrated that they're kind of being a little too heavy on the kind of cop serial thing?
Not really. Like, it doesn't bother me as much, but I've kind of gone into it like I'm actually just happy like they've played up the religious angle, but they haven't like shoved it down your throat.
Yeah, that's true.
And so I really like how they handled that, because, you know, handling anything like religious topics or anything, especially on network TV, could be met really ugly and, you know, Twitter, you know, protests and crap like that about it. They've handled it really well, so I don't mind a little bit of the cop drama, you know?
Yeah, I just hope they get a little more into the supernatural side of things.
I mean, hell, you want cop drama, go watch Gotham. Like, that is some detective drama right there.
That's such a good show, man. I'm loving it right now. And even they have a little touch of supernatural in there. Say Gotham, you know, spoiler with the whole thing they're doing with, and it's gonna be spoilers in the next 5-10 minutes or so. But the whole thing they're doing with Poison Ivy, loving that.
Oh, dude, the Ivy thing is so good.
Yeah. Oh man, so good. American Horror Story. Are you watching that? Are you caught up on that? Watching it at all? Are you watching it at all?
I watched like the first 3 seasons, but then I kind of took a hiatus away from American Horror Story.
Now, folks, just so you know, each season of American Horror Story is its own thing, so you don't have to watch the previous seasons. But this latest season did a reality TV type of thing, and I thought, I didn't like it at first. It kind of took me out of it. But they made me eat crow, man, because they turned the season around. After episode 5, I saw it was one huge, you know, setup, and the payoff is amazing. I think they just wrapped up the season, because there's no way they could follow up that last episode I saw. It was crazy, and it seemed pretty final. Oh, man. Check out the latest, I know it's season 6 they're up to now. Yeah, 5 was Hotel. You gotta watch this. It's really freaking good. We gotta talk about it. It's really meta, and then like the twists they have and the alternate reality stuff they got, it gets you questioning everything. It's crazy. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is still on the hiatus for a week or 2 more, so that's kind of good because it lets us catch up. Flash, still a good show. Arrow actually is getting good again. You know, it's the Everflow of Arrow. It sucks, and then it's really good. Then it goes back to sucking.
And somebody's catching up with us in Arrow too.
Who catching up?
I am.
Oh, okay.
I'm on season 4, episode like 17 or 18. So I'm quickly catching back up with that. I kind of binged it the last like week or so.
Well, I want to say honorable mention to Z Nation, because I don't think that show gets enough love. One of the previous episodes they made fun of the election, and it was on point. And then they had some really good follow-ups to that. That's another great show. It has fun with the genre. It's kind of like Ash versus the Evil Dead for the zombie genre. It's the best way I can describe it. It's just there's a plot there, and it's great, but it's just big dumb fun, and that's okay. You guys watching not Gotham, Westworld? No? Okay. So
No.
moving on. Has anyone seen the movie Hacker?
Hackers or...
No, Hacker, singular. It's more recent. Oh, The Strain. I almost forgot about that. I'm not caught up with the last couple episodes, actually. Good call. I forgot about that. It's a good show, too. Well, Hacker, if you like Mr. Robot, Hacker is not, you know, the quality not as good, but it's like a Mr. Robot light. I say it's worth watching. It's got some cool twists and turns in there. So definitely check that out. Oh, did they just wrap up the Strain, War Child? I'm wondering how much longer they keep that going, because like the Strain, man, it makes me miss New York to an extent. But then I also remember the bullshit that New York City has going on. But I mean, everything's going to shit last I checked. So like, I'm like, damn. Oh man, don't get me started on the Sun. The Sun is like at the center of a lot of the problems. The derp is strong, but the strain is cool, man. Because like, you know, the vampire genre kind of fell off for a little while. Like zombies took over, but they took vampires and they kind of gave it a spin and took more of like a viral kind of approach, kind of like Outbreak, or I guess Apocalypse Now, you could say. Maybe even 28 days later type of thing, you know. It's cool the way they did it. That whole viral spin is actually creepier because they get more into that bio, you know, disaster type of thing, and it's kind of gross. Like, ugh, get the heebie-jeebies, the little microorganisms just going all up in you and doing whatever they want. Yeah, Resident Evil zombies. Yeah. The Las Plagas from, was that 5? Resident Evil 5? Yeah, yeah. That's a good comparison, actually. There's a lot of similarities there. I think they definitely borrowed a little bit from the Resident Evil series. Which it is, let's be honest, Resident Evil's great, but those games don't really have a cohesive story at all. Oh, did it start in 4? Oh, yeah, it did start in 4, you're right. Yeah, of course. That was when it got really weird. That was a big departure from like these guys are a lot more human and less zombie. Felt kind of bad killing them, but they kept coming at me, so I was like, fuck it, give me some bullets, son. I also want to say again, Star Trek Beyond, that movie's really good. I watched it again, and
yeah, I like it too.
Yeah, right? Like, I think Star Trek Beyond, if there's any movie that could get you convinced that Star Trek is just as good, if not better, than the Star Wars. And I love Star Wars. I'm not trying to start that conversation, but Star Trek Beyond might be it. At least to ease you into the series. I mean, it's really good. Wes Wesker. Freaking jerk. Freaking running around and teleporting like an asshole. How he do that? He cheats. He's using elite hacksaws. No me gusta. So folks, I know we got what we got, like 20 minutes now, Obi? 25?
Roundabout. I mean, we started streaming and then we started recording probably about 5 minutes afterwards, so yeah.
Okay. Alright, so let's jump right into it. Our feature discussion, and this is gonna be part 1 of it. Holiday gaming fun. You know, these are the things that we are playing right now. These are the things we have in rotation. And we hope that, you know, you keep on your, you know, ask Santa for these games so we can play together. And most of these games are Xbox One, so I want to throw that out there. So, I want to leave with one that you don't expect. Happy Dungeons. You guys remember a game called Happy Wars?
Yep.
It's the same game, but more of a dungeon crawling experience. And like the other... Like Happy Wars was, you have the single player adventure, we can unlock stuff, and you can use that in the multiplayer as well, and vice versa. So, this one seems to have a better co-op experience, and it still has the PvP as well. And what's cool about it is if you were a dedicated Happy Wars player, especially in the pre-released alpha version on 360 and or Xbox One, the moment you install this game and load it up, you get a shit ton of loot and unlocks and achievements. So definitely check it out. It's one of those games that's free to play, and of course they got the microtransactions. You know, give it a chance, because at first it's really easy to look at it and be like, this looks like some Fisher Price, my first dungeon crawler, my first MMORPG, you know. It looks silly, but it's got a charm to it, you know, like the little cartoony dudes and girls are like getting beat up and they're like, oh, it's like Animal Crossing kind of style, or Pokemon, where like everybody makes little silly sounds and they don't really make any sense. Like, what? Why can't they use words? Like, use your words, damn it. But like, there's so much loot in this game, and then they got crafting, and you can build your character the way you want. Like, it's a good time. I mean, they pretty much follow the same model here. I think you should be a warrior, a mage, or a cleric. I don't know if there's another class beyond that. And then you can set up different loadouts, and it's a good time, man. It's free, so it's a game we can play as a community. Definitely just install it, give it a try, and play with friends. That's the best way to do it. Any of you guys have any comments on that before I move on?
The Sims did really good without ever having words. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't know if I would compare this to The Sims, but
I mean, judging by the noises you made, it's either The Sims or, you know, Humpback Whale Simulator 2012.
that's true. The Sims is mumble and
Like, now I just want to play as a Murloc on that game. Like, I just want to attack someone, just
I can't even do it. A Murloc in The Sims. They would just wreck shit and just like leave a sloppy mess wherever they go. Assholes.
Murloc 1 and Murloc 2. Until Murloc in the Hat shows up.
Everybody loves the Murloc in the Hat. Aww. It's a cute little hat. Maiden's enjoying that too. She likes the Murloc. She's down with it. Now, you would never die from swimming. That's true. Overwatch. This is a game we've been meaning to come back to, at least on the show. We've been playing it, but we haven't had a chance to come back to it after the kind of initial hype died down. And this game is still going strong. The people not talking about it as much, you know. There wasn't much changing in the game. It was, you know, it's Overwatch is Overwatch. But now they have so many updates, like we talked about earlier. They got the arcade mode with different ways to play, and every like 7 days you get to unlock loot crates in each of those modes when you win. Now there's a sense of progression. Now you have voice chat natively, you know, and they get the new character Sombra, sexy Latina. She's basically Tracer, but she can cancel out other people's abilities. Like, she's really OP. I like her a lot, and she speaks Spanish, which is really hot. Like, hola, mi amigo. Oh man, I don't know why that's funny to me, but anyway. I actually thought my game was fucked up. I'm like, I didn't change the language settings on this game, did I? Like, I'm hearing Spanish. I'm like,
and for anybody that's live, I'm going to be playing Overwatch on Xbox after the show. So
yeah.
Maybe I'll also join.
And it's the free-to-play weekend, so start installing that shit right now on PC and Xbox One. Though I'll mainly be playing on Xbox One, but I haven't installed on PC too. Overwatch is just a great game, and I still feel bad about Battleborn, because that game was great too, but it just released at the worst time ever. Worst time ever. Maiden's playing Overwatch. She said boo to Xbox, but PC, yes. Yeah, well, you know, I'm sorry, but all our friends on PC, they're in their own little world, so I kind of moved on. PC gaming is great, but the reality is, it's like where all the introverts hang out on PC, and they just like do their own thing, don't know how to say hello, can't send you a postcard or anything. So, you know, I go on Xbox One, start it up, I get tons of invites for parties and games, and it's tons of picking. We'll try to play on PC too, though. We'll play on PC as well on Overwatch. Well, we'll see if we coordinate for that. You know, hang out on Discord. But by the way, you're not even on our Discord. It is not cross cross-play. It's multi-platform, but not cross-platform. Blizzard's really bad when it comes to that. And I'm sure they have their reasons, but they like to keep everything separate. Yeah. Now, you know what they should do? Stop nickel and diming and accept the fact that people do play on multiple platforms. It'd be cool if you bought the game on a console, you get the PC version for free. Just a thought, just throwing it out there. Now, Hearthstone. Hearthstone is a game I love. I wish they had multiplayer support beyond 2 players. Like, imagine if there was a 4-player tag team mode. Or 3v3. How sick would that be? Come on. Break the mold. Let's do it. You know, people saying the game is broken. The meta is a bit stale. You know, that might be true. But, you know, I still enjoy this game over Magic because it's simple. There's still depth in there. But it's just quick and easy. Not overly complicated. And it's a fun game. And now they have the new Heroic Tavern Brawls, which are fucking hardcore as hell. After we finish the show, I'm going to have a smoke and try to take a stab again at the Tavern Brawl. Because Heroic, it basically costs you $10 or 1,000 gold to do. And you get 3, if you lose 3 times, your run is over. It's just like Arena. But the longer you last, the more rewards you get. It's pretty crazy. I'm probably going to stick to Arena going forward, because $10 to buy in is pretty rough. $5, okay. You know, but I guess the rewards are supposed to be super good. But man, you talk about tryhards. Oh, the tryhards on Hearthstone are crazy. Have you guys tried heroic mode yet for Tavern Brawl?
No, I haven't.
Not on Tavern Brawl. Is there a Tavern Brawl heroic now?
Yeah, it just came out this week.
No, is that the tournament style thing they were talking about?
It's Arena. It's basically Arena, but like hardcore.
Or constructed.
But constructed, yeah. Like
Yeah, it costs like 1,000 gold. No, I didn't. I've been waiting for them to implement it. I saw them talking about it a while back, and actually, I've really wanted to play it. I haven't even saved 1,000 gold to do it. But the rewards are supposed to be crazy good.
That's what I saw, like, from everybody that was, like, doing some good runs. They were getting some good shit off of it. But, man, $10 is still $10.
But you can do it by 1,000 gold as well. So, I mean,
yeah,
if you save up that gold, there's still always that
gold.
free-to-play option. Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's the equivalent of almost 10 arena runs, if you think about it.
But a perfect, like, if you get a full 12 wins, it's like 50 packs. 1,400 gold and something like, I want to say 2,000 dust. So like an instant legendary, 50 packs, and more gold than you put in.
Yeah, you get a return on investment for sure. But that's how many wins do you have to get there?
That's a 12 win.
12 win, that's rough.
Oh, yeah, it's rough. But, I mean, if you have one of the really strong standard decks, like, the reason I wanted to try it is I want to take Discard Zoo into it. Discard Zoo is super strong. That or Eloise Priest is actually a really powerful deck. There's a few really strong decks, and going in, you're at least going to end up on the brighter side of 5 or 6 wins, which still pays out. Pretty fair amount of like packs and dust and gold. So
yeah, the thing that's rough though is like right now the meta is very aggro heavy. Like mid or control decks, like not so much. Like it's really rough. Like if you don't have early drops, you pretty much are playing from behind the whole time. And that's particularly true from what I've seen in the heroic Tavern Brawl so far. It's just aggro. It's like, okay, I got a 1 drop, I got a 2 drop, I got a 3 drop, I got a 4 drop, I got a 5 drop. Okay, rinse and repeat.
I wonder if Freeze Mage would be super strong in that, though.
Yeah, I think so. Because, like, Freeze Mage is one of the few ones where you got the early drops, and then you also have a lot of control as well. So, I'm sure that would work. Especially if you run out with, what's his face that does the It gives you that 1/3 weapon that summons a creature, a minion equivalent to the spell that you use.
Oh, the Atlas from Medivh.
There you go. And also, there's another a card that does that. It's a 5-drop that is a 0/5 minion that whenever he casts a spell, it summons something.
Summoning
it works the same
stone.
way. Yeah, it works the same way as he does. So, you could run that in there if you want. Could work. Could be pretty dope.
I mean, I've seen a lot of strong freeze mage shut down aggro, just depending on. Literally, at that point, it kind of comes to the draw. Like, if your hand is good, and you turn to Arcane Explosion, you know, turn 6 you have your Blizzard, turn 7 you have your Flame Strike. You can. That's like 3 general board wipes that the opponent has an almost impossible time recovering from because, well, they play aggro. They spent their entire hand just trying to fill the board, and now they have nothing to show for it.
Yeah, that's the thing. With aggro, if you could stop that early push, then you're good. You know? Especially if you have better card draw. That's the one downside to the aggro, but there's some really broken combos out there that's like, wow.
Mhm.
Like, it's like, I feel like usually run into 1 out of 3 decks, maybe slightly different, but it's all the same. I still enjoy the game, though. Ooh, I'm like congested here. Oh, new Metallica album tomorrow? You know, I like Metallica, but I still lost a lot of respect over the whole, I know it's a long time ago, but the whole way they treated the internet and Napster and all that shit.
Yeah, they're not. No one's really hype about them.
Yeah, they
caught
kind
so
of
much
killed
for
themselves,
that.
you know. There you go. Now you have the power, war child. Kitty cat. There must be something going on outside because Blue's like really stimulated. It's like looking under the door in the man cave and like, meow, meow. Like, what do you see? That's what I show. I'll be checking out what that is. What else we got? I still want to say the division is still relevant, though I have a feeling once March rolls around, it might drop off quite a bit. But I still would like to play that with people on Xbox One. You know, Ghost Recon Wildlands, though, I'm really excited about that because I've been really hankering for a Ghost Recon game for a while. And I did enjoy Future Soldier, even though I kind of jumped in a little late on that. Star Wars Battlefront, I also want to say, that's really underrated. The Ultimate Edition's coming out. Still a really fun game. We played some Diablo 3. Warframe's still fun on Xbox One or PC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's another one we got to go back to. And Neverwinter. Probably one of the few MMOs I could play casually. It's on Xbox One and PC, of course, but I play on Xbox. I don't know. I really enjoy this game.
I'm really surprised you haven't talked about the ESO free-to-play weekend thing they're doing.
Oh, we did. Top of the show.
Oh, see, I missed that altogether.
Yeah,
Must
but
have
it's
went from my memory with all that Eli smack talk you had going.
But it's only on PS4 and PC to start off with, and Xbox One's going to be a separate weekend.
Yeah, they're getting a free play weekend sometime, like, coming up, allegedly.
Yeah, and they said it's coming, it will be announced soon. So, who knows when that'll be. Any games you guys have on rotation you want to share? I know Rocket League's one of them.
Yeah, Rocket League's really big right now. Of course, I know Blades is calling. I don't know. I'll let him do it. But Rocket League right now for me is on rotation. WoW's on rotation, of course. We got a new raid. Another video is going to be coming out. I think I have it edited. It'll be coming out tomorrow morning or tomorrow with the dog Helia's pet. We killed her last night, so get on Helia in the new raid, and then of course I got Kara videos coming out with WoW, but not really a lot of games I'm playing extra. Like I play Rocket League because it's easy to get on and play 5 or 6 matches, and it's only been a half hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. That's it.
I haven't been playing much, but Blade just got to go yet.
So let's see. Played Rocket League, of course. Call of Duty: Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered a lot. Was also playing. Oh, I picked up Pokemon trading card game online.
Oh,
I saw someone.
Official?
Yeah, I saw someone streaming it. It's an official one. It's really good, actually. I was pretty surprised.
Huh. 'Cause I know they have like the fan-made Pokemon online. I didn't know that they had something for real.
Yeah, no, they have a real one, which was pretty nice. Like it's actually you actually use your like Pokemon accounts. Like you know how they have like the Pokemon Club account thing.
Oh yeah. for the bank.
Yeah, you use that, and like with packs, like the packs of cards that you can buy physically, each one of those packs has a code for Pokemon TCG Online to open a pack on there, which I thought was kind of cool. Which I don't play the physical card game, but there's lots of ways to get free packs and like save up coins. There's trainer challenges for people who are new to the game. Pretty decent online community size. I was pretty surprised. It was nice.
Might check that out. And wait, didn't they just drop? Did Sun Moon just drop? I saw something about Sun Moon
a while ago, didn't it? Wasn't that a couple weeks back?
I'm like so behind on Pokemon. I mean, I still like I play a little bit with XY because I like stole it from my son, but like what's the last Pokemon you actually finished? Exactly.
I really can't remember.
I think mine was Pearl. Which, you know, Diamond and Pearl, that generation. That's like 3 or 4 games back. Oh, Maiden wants to recommend Blade and Soul. I've been seeing people play that.
Oh, dude, I was playing it when it first came out, and I fell off playing it when I moved. Like, me and my roommate were playing it. It was super fun. Like, that's the action MMO, right? Plays very much like Street Fighter meets World of Warcraft.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, it's very heavy on the close quarters combat, the sword battles and stuff, yeah.
The PvP community is huge. Like, you can have a lot of fun in that PvP community.
Yeah, I've enjoyed what I've seen of it, and I've tinkered around a little bit in it. Wait, she's made it saying that the servers got merged. Oh, okay. And then Warchild's talking about Pokemon Go. Like, I don't know if I could consider that a Pokemon game. Like, it's Pokemon, but it's not Pokemon.
I heard they coded the next like 150 into Pokemon Go.
Yeah, like they were staggering out the generations. I mean, they're gonna try to milk that.
I thought I heard that they had coded in Gen 2 already, so
I don't know.
Thought that was kind of cool.
They're gonna have to do something though to keep it fresh, because like people already have stopped talking about like the hype. Like the first 2 to 4 weeks was huge, and then it was like huge drop off.
Well, yeah, they did a lot of things that angered and annoyed their community, so they lost a huge following.
Yeah, it's a shame.
I mean,
24-man PvP and PvE in Blade and Soul. That's crazy. That's what they do in Elder Scrolls Online too. Well, not for PvE, is usually smaller groups, but for PvP, it's pretty massive scale. It's good times. It looks cool. The line actually, the PvP can get even bigger, like depending where you go. It's nuts. Very underrated game.
Well,
You
boys,
always say that.
I know, it's about that time, right, Obi?
yep,
Alright, sound us off.
about time to go.
Blue saying bye to.
You guys have any of your own thoughts you guys like to add about anything we talked about, of course, on the show tonight? You guys can voicemail us or text us, same number, 646-801-2149, 646-801-2149. And, of course, don't forget about us. Horseplay Live is everywhere. You won't forget if you just know this little part. Everywhere you can listen to or download awesome podcasts, including allgames.com, Google Play Music, iTunes, Player FM, Stitcher, and TuneIn Radio. We're in a lot of places, guys. If you can't find us, you're doing something wrong. Please take out a few minutes to thumbs up, favorite, subscribe, and share. Even better, we love reviews and comments to read and talk to. So it's quick, it's easy, it really helps us out. Thanks to all those that have been promoting our content. We really appreciate you and love you to death. Thank you. But here on Geeky Antics Network, in collaboration with All Games Radio Network, we have tons of shows. We can't possibly plug them all. We'd be here forever. So you guys go over to geekyantics.net/schedule and find your favorite podcast. You can also listen to our flagship shows on our Twitch and profile aggregate feed over at geekyantics.net/podcasts. Don't forget, guys, Technoax is, of course, our intro, outro themes, and he is all royalty free. Go check him out. Technoax.com. That's techno with a K. Forget. And, of course, Blades, would you like to let everybody know where they can find you at, sir?
Well, I've been streaming pretty regularly, no less than 4 to 5 days a week at twitch.tv/TSC Blades and on Twitter at TSC Blades and on YouTube at TSC Blades. Of course, doing Not Safe for Wrestling, which should be this Saturday with our... Oh, man, timey-wimey and Not Safe for Wrestling. This is a busy weekend.
That's right.
Busy
And
weekend indeed.
Free Overwatch this weekend, so we can all play on Xbox One. If you have an Xbox One, I don't want to hear excuses. We're going to play Overwatch this weekend. Damn it.
He's not going to give it up. Yogi, why don't you tell everybody where they can find you at, sir?
I'm YogiZilla everywhere. Play Overwatch. Free weekend. Damn it. And Rainbow Six Siege. $8 bin. That's amazing. I'm stuck on that. That's crazy.
And, of course, you guys can find me, of course, on Twitter and Instagram at TSC Obi-Wan. Don't forget about the YouTube page. It's TSC Obi-Wan Kenobi, and there's a space between Obi-Wan and Kenobi. I got to find a way to shorten that up a little bit because it's a really long name. And, of course, don't forget, NSFW is this weekend. We have Survivor Series. No, not Survivor Series. What's coming up? Survivor Series. I'm watching so much WWE right now. I was watching a couple years ago and years worth. But come check us out, guys. We really appreciate it. And don't forget, guys, go follow at Topstar Esports on Twitter as well, please. It would be appreciated. We got some really big announcements coming up here in the next week. So make sure you guys follow us to know what's going on. There's going to be other announcements with websites and all that other stuff that you guys can follow and join once we get everything going and we're moving forward. But you guys are listening to us on allgames.com. The Deck Pixel Live Power Ranking show is up next, followed by Knuckleballer Radio at its new time, of course, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Be sure to hang out and chat by clicking the live or chat button. And make sure that you do go visit our friends over at the B-Team Podcast on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And both of those are on All Games Radio Network. But from us here at Horseplay Live and GeekyAntics.net, I'm Obi-Wan X2 or TSE Obi-Wan, YogiZilla, And, of course, TSC Blades. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Later, taters. Damn you.
Play the music. We'll see you guys. Hey guys, TSC Obi-Wan Kenobi here. We really do want to appreciate everybody in chat, of course, that has been here since the beginning, of course. New faces that's coming about and saying hi. Of course, we want to give thanks to Maiden Shy White Wolf. Thank you very much. And I didn't know you were that young. Warchild Mark IV, we love you, brother. And of course, we have BFT in here, Fatal Blades. And for all those that were lurking, we love you. Thank you very much. But that's it from us now, guys. We will see you, of course, I think Friday. And we got things going on almost all day this weekend. So come check us out. Come back. Make sure you give us a follow so you guys know when we're live. We'll see you guys next week. Peace. Well, Yogi will probably see you tomorrow. I'll see you on Saturday. Later.
Hey, I'll be on Overwatch in a little bit.
Yeah. Bye. I'm gonna sit right here and watch the stream for a minute or two, and then I'm gonna decide if I'm actually even gonna try to attempt to stay up till 10 o'clock, which is 9 hours away. Or if I go to bed right now, I can still get 7 hours sleep right now, and then I'll be up for the day at 9. So I don't know. I'm tired. I'm getting tired. Yeah, I don't know, dude. This whole thing, like, everything's compounded up and added. Now the thing that's added is a house. Like, we're in the we just got a loan approval, and so we put an offer in on a house today. So we're kind of like, thinking, is it gonna, yeah.
We're too busy being adults now, doing the adulting it up.
You know what? It's one of those things where, being a vet and being, going through all that, and I mean, I do get little things. Like, I mean, they're helping me get a house that is not only like the base of operations, a nice house with a little bit of land and everything, but my family house. It's something that this is a house that we're going to be in for 20 years. It's where my son's going to grow up. So it's a big thing to us. I mean, we bought a house right now we're living in, but this is the next step, and it's really exciting. So, are you still streaming?
I am. I'm about to shut down now.
You are?
I'm waiting for a good cutoff point.
Telling everybody my life story. No, I'm just kidding. That's cool. I'm gonna have video and vlog stuff up if we're allowed to buy it. We're gonna put some stuff up. I'm gonna take everybody through the house and kind of see what's going on. And
yeah. Well, Blue is very excited about it. She keeps reminding me to tell you that.
No, Blue. Every time I talk, Blue knows it's me, and she's like, Obi. That's what she's doing.
It's like Stewie, like, Mom. Mom.
Yeah.
Mom.
Yeah. That's what I was getting at. All right, man. We'll holler at you later.
All right. If you guys are an Xbox Live, see you in a little while. Not that long. Not too quick.
Depending how long Yogi takes
But you know,
Actually, I don't know. If
I got lots of
anything, I have to
interruptions
play
during
with
the
you
show,
tomorrow.
so I gotta like check
on
with the
Saturday, so-
family and put people in their place, and get everybody to sleep, and give people
Yeah,
some
yeah, dude,
drugs,
I'm not.
put them to sleep, force them to sleep, and not kabong them if I have to. See what Blue wants, and get everybody settled. It's great.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Maiden.
Hi guys, how are you?
All right, how are you?
Oh my god.
You guys are gonna miss the post-show chat. Sorry, should have been here live. But anyway, I stopped the
Oh,
stream.
you should have been here live. Oh.
Get him.
Got him.